Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Street Justice here. Welcome back to my channel. We are back with another reaction to Game of Thrones on this Game of Thrones Thursday. This is Season 2, Episode 7, A Man Without Honor. Last episode, they left us on that big cliffhanger there at the very end with Khaleesi's dragons actually being stolen. Obviously, we don't know who it is that actually did it. They don't want us to know just yet. I didn't see no face, but I'm pretty sure it was covered. I think it was a guy, and I've been thinking about it a little bit. My suspicion right now is that it's actually Jorah. I know that might be sounding like it's coming out of left field right now, but obviously there's a lot of weird stuff going on in Qarth, from the wizard magic tricks to that mystery woman that we didn't actually see her face either. It could be her also, but I'm pretty sure it was a guy that had the dragons at the very end of the episode. The reason why I mention him is we didn't see him at the very end of the episode. I'm pretty sure we didn't, at least. And then also, I have a feeling that the mystery woman, she's actually heavily involved. So if she's not the one that actually stole the dragons, I'm pretty sure she influenced him too. Obviously, he's been in her corner since day one, but who knows what she could have possibly said to him. Like, if you don't get those dragons out of here right now, Khaleesi's life could be in danger. Saying that though, he could also have his own ulterior motives. I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see. We'll probably find out this episode, or at least I hope we will, who actually took the dragons. But yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna jump right in this episode because I do want to find out. But yeah, Patreon link is down in the description below. If you guys haven't already subscribed to the channel, now is a very good time to click that button down below. Smash that like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Okay, it's the morning after. Hopefully Bran and the girl and Hodor got away.
You let a half-wit escape with a cripple.
Is he gonna kill him too?
And Rickon too, the little one.
Gone. Along with a wildling woman. The one you were fucking.
Ooh, make an example out of him. He's still learning though. You can see he might have like broke his hand there.
Right. Get the horses.
Enjoying your first hunt?
So far, hunting seems very similar to riding, my lord.
With hunting, there's blood at the end.
The little boys.
If I find them soon enough, I won't hurt them. Well, I'll hurt them, but I won't kill them.
Wait, I know that farm. Sent those 2 Winterfell orphans there. They'll give us some food. We can't risk it. If Theon tracks us here, he'll torture them until he finds out where we are.
They'll be after us with hounds. We had a good start on them, but we can't outrun hounds forever.
You think you're better than me, Craw? I'm a free woman.
You're a free woman.
But I might be your prisoner, but I'm a free woman.
If you're my prisoner, you're not a free woman. That's what prisoner means.
So instead of getting naked with a girl, you prefer to invade our land?
Invade your land? Wildlings raid our lands all the time. Some of them try to kill my little brother, a crippled boy.
They're not your lands.
It's like seeing it from a different perspective there.
We hanged 20 men last night.
I don't care if you hanged 100. Man tried to kill me. I want his name and I want his head. Burn the villages, burn the farms. Let them know what it means to choose the wrong side. This will be my last war. Win or lose.
Have you ever lost before?
Do you think I'd be in my position if I'd lost a war?
I've demanded a meeting of the 13. One of them did this or knows who did.
You are one of the 13.
If I wanted your dragons, I would have taken them. They mean nothing to me on their own.
They're more valuable than anything in the world.
Shall you look inside my vault and see what selling your dragons would buy me I cannot buy already? I cannot let this thing happen to you under my roof.
But
He could just be an amazing liar, but I believe him. I love how his boys just left him. Like, are they not wondering after a couple days? Oh, hey, Jon Snow hasn't come back.
We're savages because we don't live in stone castles.
I could show you the streams to fish, the woods to run.
Don't put stuff in his
Build
head.
yourself a cabin and find a woman to lie with in the night.
That does sound nice though. Look at this setup.
And what did she say?
She admires your spirit, Your Grace.
And what then?
She tore the paper in half, Your Grace.
Put him in with the Kingslayer for now. Have your boy watch over them.
Torrun!
That will be all.
I don't like that. Don't put him with the Kingslayer. This one reminds me of Alicia from Fear the Walking Dead. Not identical, but she has a similar look.
I need silk for stitching. I need fennel root for those with fever, willow bark. Mostly I need milk of the poppy.
If you need help finding these,
I know where to find them. I'm sorry, I shouldn't interrupt you.
continue, my lady.
Look at these lovebirds.
It's Theon!
Better not hurt this older guy.
Where are they?
Who below? The Stark boys, where are they? Don't know, I see no one. Oh!
Over here. I think I found what we're looking for.
What?
Send the old man home.
Theon, don't do this.
Think Theon. I think he's too far gone though already. Yeah, here he is. Where have you been?
He came back.
As soon as I should have been here.
I'm still suspicious.
He went to find his ship.
My place is by your side. I shouldn't have left you alone with these people. No one can survive in this world without help. No one. Let me help you. Tell me how.
Find my dragons.
I'll tell you what, Jon Snow. Since it's going to be your word against mine, and since you can't talk about it without blushing, we may as well just...
Do it.
What, right here in the muck?
I'll keep you warming up.
Is this going down? In the muck?
God's your doll.
Ow! This was all our plan. This isn't good. Damn, she's still stressing over that, which I don't blame her for. Damn, she's hiding it.
Give me that. If the Queen sees, I can have Joffrey's children now. Help me flip it over.
Kill her. Fuck!
You'll say nothing to anyone. Do you understand?
Nice. I don't trust her though. I feel like she's still going there.
You're a woman now. Do you have any idea what that means? I'm fit to bear children for the king. A prospect that once delighted you. The greatest honor for a queen.
I hope it doesn't end up happening.
You may never love the king, but you will love his children.
I love his grace with all my heart.
She's saying the right
It's
words.
very touching to hear. Permit me to share some womanly wisdom with you on this very special day.
Uh-oh.
The more people you love, the weaker you are. Love no one but your children. On that front, a mother has no choice.
Shouldn't I love Joffrey, Your Grace?
You can try. Little dove.
Those were like the wisest words I've ever heard from Cersei, though. That was a good moment for her.
Who did you say your mother was again? She's the fat one.
Well, perhaps she's gotten a little larger than
No, no. There's only one fat Lannister. She was your mother, you'd know it. I'm not well suited for imprisonment. Shocking, I know.
He's gonna try and break out.
It's actually quite simple. Well, let me help you. You'll only have to do one thing. Tell me.
Die.
You'll have to die.
Oh! Nobody heard that. Jaime's breaking out. Fuck! Are there no other guards?
Your dragons will bring the world nothing but death and misery, my dear. If I knew where they were, I would not tell you.
I'm suspicious of all of them.
I will help you, Khaleesi.
How?
I will take you to the House of the Undying, where I have put them.
You have my dragons.
When I learned you were coming to our city, I made an arrangement with the King of Qarth.
But there is no king of Qarth.
There is now. That was the other half of the arrangement.
What the fuck? This council
Mother of
crumbled.
Dragons will be with her babies. She will give them her love, and they will thrive by her side forever.
Holy shit! This wizard.
A mother should be with her children. Where will you run to, Daenerys Stormborn? The dragons wait for you in the House of the Undying.
This man is our prisoner
This monster killed my son.
and crippled mine. He will answer for his crimes, I promise
He
you.
better.
When your son returns, I will demand this murderer's head.
Wise
That's
men
fine.
do not make demands of kings.
Fathers who love their sons do.
Take him to the stockade. Bind him with every chain you can find.
Become a real she-wolf in your later years.
And gag him!
Still talking shit.
Stannis Baratheon's fleet has been spotted sailing north, past Qarth. 200 ships.
More than we have.
Yes, that's more than we have. He'll be at our gates within 5 days, 4 if he has the wind.
We have strong high walls. We'll rain fire down on them from above.
This war you started is coming to our doorstep. And if the entire city wants Joffrey dead...
I'm not the one giving the boy whores to abuse. He doesn't listen to me.
He doesn't give a fuck. There's something wrong with that boy.
It's hard to put a leash on a dog once you've put a crown on its head.
Wow, that's a good quote.
I told you what would happen if you served me loyally. And what would happen if you did not?
For fuck's sakes.
You still question whether your new lord means what he says.
Don't do it, Theon. Alright guys, that was Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 7, A Man Without Honor. Another really good episode. I don't think I liked it as much as the one previously, but still, there's a lot to go over that we gotta go over and discuss for this episode because, yeah, a lot went down. But I did actually make notes. There's a couple things I did want to go over before we get into what actually took place this episode. The first thing I wanted to mention is something I was supposed to mention at the start or during my intro that I forgot, is something that you guys actually told me. I guess that one wildling that we saw more of this episode that actually escaped Jon Snow's imprisonment, I guess they met on the set and that's now his real life wife. If that's true, that is freaking awesome. I love hearing stuff like that. I think in Season 1 you guys told me for Episode 2 that I guess Sansa actually adopted one of those dire wolves. So yeah, I love hearing stuff like that. The other thing I wanted to go over was actually at the very end there. I don't know who exactly those burned bodies were that were being raised or that were hung up as like a trophy afterwards, or I guess it was more of like a warning for them to basically say don't fuck with me in the future from Theon. But who actually were those people? Were those just people that lived at that like farm or that little camp there? Because obviously it wasn't Bran or the littlest Stark. We didn't even see them get captured. I don't know where the hell they even went this episode. At the very end of the episode, I thought they were setting up that Theon was actually going to kill that older guy. I know you guys told me his name. I haven't remembered his yet, but yeah, that older guy fucking... So I was generally concerned because I was like, come on, you already killed that one guy last episode that was loyal to the Starks and to Ned and to Kat, and now this episode you're going to do the same? This guy's been even more loyal. He's been there since day one. So I'm glad they didn't kill him, but at the same time, I feel like it's only a matter of time before Theon does something stupid once again, or everything he's doing now is stupid. Like, man, Theon changed so much just by going home. Ever since Theon made it back to his home, he has been a completely different person. I swear, I think it was at the very end of Season 1 or the start of this season when he pledged his loyalty to King Robb. I was all on board. I was really liking his character at that point. I'm like, yes, even though he was taken from his real family and they're not actually brothers, in that moment in time, they felt like brothers to me. And now, man, he has fallen so freaking far. I hate him. I hate his character now. It's kind of crazy. He's almost as bad as Joffrey. It's showing, I guess, like when certain people get a little bit of power, man, they completely change. There's good kings. We've seen, even like Hands of the King, we've seen what honorable men are, what they look like in the show. And then we've seen the worst of the worst. And that's a perfect segue, really, because we saw the discussion between Tyrion and Cersei this episode. I think Cersei's finally coming to the realization that, like, hey, Joffrey is not good, or she may have known it for a while, but she was finally saying it out loud. She even broke down a bit. I feel like no matter what's going on, Cersei, she always holds strong. She remains strong. So to even see her break down a little bit like that when discussing Joffrey, yeah, she really came to the realization just how evil he is. What an evil little shit that she gave birth to, because Tyrion mentioned, like, hey, we're not completely paying for your sins. Like, your other kids were good. They're good, decent people. But then when it came when it came down to Joffrey, she's like, she couldn't even say it, but she knows. Like, I think everybody knows. Joffrey is a bad seed. He's an evil seed. I've said it from the moment that we were introduced to Joffrey. I hope that he never actually gets a chance to wear the crown, because good things are not going to happen. He's just not going to be a good king. And look at what we've seen from thus far. Everything he's done, just like Theon, bad move after bad move. It's seriously ridiculous. I feel like he's such a good character, and by good I mean like a well-played character. He's obviously evil as fuck, but yeah, I don't see his time coming to an end very soon, unfortunately, because I feel like in this show, the good die young. It's just like the saying goes, but man, it's very unfortunate. But Theon, I feel like Theon's gonna die before Joffrey does. I could be completely wrong, but yeah, I don't think Theon's gonna make it out this season. Based on all his choices from the past few episodes, yeah, I honestly don't see him making it out or making it into season 3. I could be completely wrong. He could be a series regular till the end of the show, but that's just my guess. That's my prediction. We'll have to see how that plays out. The other thing that I wanted to go over before I kind of end things, because I do have another reaction to film today, is the stuff going on in Qarth. There's a lot of weird stuff going on there, and then, man, I was clearly taken for a fool because that one guy that basically like wanted to marry Khaleesi, I was fully on board and I fully believed him. I'm like, you know what? I don't know this. We haven't known this character or this guy for very long, but I've taken his words and I feel like I'm pretty good at reading people. With him, I was completely bamboozled just like she was because he turned his back or he had ulterior motives. It feels like everybody in this show has ulterior motives, which is freaking crazy. It's the Game of Thrones, you know? But, yeah, super crazy. I do gotta apologize to Jorah though, because at the start of my introduction, I was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that he's the one that took the dragons because he has ulterior motives. But the other thing that I did say that I'm not sorry for is the mystery woman, and that she knew something or she played a part in it, and I don't think I was wrong there. So yeah, I definitely want to know more about her, but sometimes like the mystery is greater than what's actually comes of it, you know? So I think I discussed that a little bit last episode too. I'm very interested to see where things go, especially after the murdering of the Council of Qarth, because they're clearly on the side of the Mother of Dragons, but she's running from them at the very end. We didn't see what came of that, but I was just as scared for her as she was of them, because yeah, there was some freaky shit going on. Even when Jorah came back and he stabbed that one wizard and the clothes just fell and then he reappears across the room, that was some crazy shit. So I don't know what their whole plan is, what they want to do. I know they mentioned opening up Qarth, but what is that going to lead to? Are they planning of taking on the throne as well? Do they want Khaleesi to sit on the throne so I guess they can feel that power? Once again, we're gonna have to wait and see. As always, definitely let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below. If you guys can like and subscribe, really helps my channel grow. But until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along for a week.